Today I'm going to show you how and when to throw the perfect overhead pass in basketball. Passing as a whole doesn't get a lot of play on social media. However, it's one of the most important skills every player must master, especially the overhead pass that often goes completely unnoticed. I'm Coach Charlie with Attack Basketball Academy. As premier basketball player development coach, I have trained thousands of players around the world on the techniques and tactics needed to become elite passers. So in this video today, I'm going to tell you the number one mentality you must have when throwing an overhead pass. Next, I'm going to show you the number one mistake when it comes to overhead passes and how to avoid it. Last, I'm going to show you 3 ways to master overhead passing. And on top of that, I have a bonus that I'll give to you, but only if you stick around to the very end. Let's get right into the number one mentality you must have when throwing an overhead pass. You must play low. All passes need to be made in a lowered athletic stance, with no exception. This allows you to explode, right, with your pass to your teammate on time and on target. That's the key. Loading your legs and exploding. Even when throwing an overhead pass, you want to do it from a lower position. That's the focus. Before I show you the number one mistake when it comes to overhead passes and how to avoid it, I noticed that you're not a subscriber. I develop premium basketball players and roll out 20 high-quality videos every month to help you. So click that subscribe button. Now let me show you the number one mistake when it comes to overhead passes and how to avoid it. Do not make the pass when your defender's arms are where? Up! OMG! How many times do I see at games players trying to make passes over extended arms? It's too difficult. 1, the ball's going to float too high. Then 2, guess what? You're going to rise out of your stance. So not even having a ball in my hand, that's how I like to teach basketball as well. It's like what we call mirror drills. I'm using all of my senses to SFE, to see it, feel it, and enjoy making the skill. And the skill in this case is the overhead pass. I want to do it from a lower position. I want my elbows out with the ball over my head. And I want to throw it. When I throw the ball, my elbows go in. Now, if I happen to be upright making that pass, what I don't want to do, I don't want the ball to rise on an incline, right? If I happen to be upright, I'm still kind of in an athletic stance because my legs are lowered, and now I'm getting ready to make that pass. Even if I'm stepping into it, notice I'm not just upright. My legs are loaded, and my elbows are out, and when I throw the basketball, like throwing the ball to you, my elbows go in. Elbows out, elbows in, ball goes straight. Okay? That's kind of how you want to make that pass. But you don't want to make that pass over extended hands. All right? Elbows out, elbows in. Elbows out, elbows in. Elbows out, step, elbows in. Now that ball's on a string, getting to my teammate on time and on target, and that's the key to throwing overhead passes. Now that you know the number one mistake most players make when making an overhead pass, I want you to comment below with elbows out and click the thumbs up to let us know you like this video. Go ahead and drop elbows out in the comments below. Now I'm going to show you 3 ways to master overhead passing. Okay, let's talk about how to master overhead passes. So let's go over real quick the 5 areas that a player will make a pass against a defender. You will make a pass against a defender 5 areas. Over their head is 1. Off of their ears are 2 and 3. Then under their arms are 4 and 5. So there's no foreign object when you're making passes by yourself working out, as I'm showing you, that you're going to make random areas. No, you are pretending to pass the ball over someone's head. So again, with elbows out in a lower position, using a wall, right, not needing a partner, I can work on throwing that overhead pass. I can work on throwing that ball as hard as I desire. Elbows out, elbows in, let the journey begin, right? And notice how that ball's coming back to me. If I want to actually catch that basketball, I can throw it slightly higher, right? If I want to catch it in the air, right? But that's how you throw an overhead pass. You got to be forceful with the basketball. You have to be vigorous with it because that's what you want. You want force intended direction. I want the ball to come right back to me, okay? So being stationary is first the order. Right? That's for an overhead pass that'll come back high as an air pass, and then I can throw it where the ball's actually coming down like a bounce pass, so doing it stationary. Second, I could do it adding a dribble, right? I could just work on what I call being dynamic now, just kind of adding a little dribble move with it, right? Come to a little dribble move, make a pass, right? Whatever I'm doing, learn to make dribble moves with it. 3, 2, 1, let the basketball go. Now again, I can pretend like I'm going down the court and I need to throw my overhead pass so I can make a dribble and let the ball go against the wall. Now imagine me on the move, making this same concept throw, bang, throwing the basketball ahead, legs are loaded, throwing the ball ahead, overhead, dribble move, staying low, getting rid of the basketball. 3, 2, 1. Right? The third way I can also work on that is I can throw it against the wall, catch it and go for a layup. Okay? So I can work on what I call habit stacking. Right? Elbows out, elbows in, making it dribble, stepping into a shot. Showing you one more. Right? Being creative. Elbows out, elbows in, receiving the ball, coming to a jump shot. Okay? 3 ways I can work on passing. Stationary, making an overhead pass right on the wall. Second is dynamic, making a dribble move, coming into it, throwing against the wall. Well, third, I can actually make it a game-like. I can throw the ball ahead, ball comes off the wall, lift up into a shot. Why not? Let's keep the momentum going with that bonus I mentioned earlier. We've covered a lot in this video, and I want to really make sure I'm helping you out, so I'd like to offer you a free guide that covers all the must-know basketball principles and in what switch to apply them. There's a powerful guide of best practice tips and skills empowering you to take charge of your game. Just click the link in the description below, and you can download the guide I put together as my gift to you. Enjoy it and keep attacking.